Thank you, Chris. I'm told that this has been Language Week for us Kuba members here in New Zealand, so I'm required to speak in Maori tonight. I'll try my best, but I see we have a lot of VIP guests here with us tonight who cannot speak our language, so pardon me if I slip into English now and then. But you know, whether it's coincidence or not, but I find it very interesting that you've had your Language Week this week here in Auckland, when the theme for our celebrations just concluded in Rarotonga was Te Reo o Toku Matakena. Te Reo o Toku Matakena. How appropriate and coincidental. But as I will tell you later on, I believe it is not coincidence. It was meant to happen. Let me begin by reciting a few sayings from some of our islands in the Cook Islands. First, from the island of Hauawenu. Tangi ke, tangi ke, tangi ke ra, o mātou o ki tata. And from Dr. Williams Island, Arorenu, kuku kina ki te pairangi, ko te mana I o ngāriki. Arewero, nōku e tōku kurotu, Noro te kuchi no te ranga. Ka pipiri, haongi, ka moka. E arora te tei hone tia. Nukuro, haka mai tiru me no nukuro. Uro mai te ano no a tangi nui. Te ano e koe ki te pirirau matangi. Wa aki te tōrea. I tōna putara. Tāpua hua. E rā. Ka mana hoa e rai te kōroa te rā. Oa. Te rā pai e te uru awatea. Te tairiri rei te maru ara i au. Ona mahi mua te ia. Atoa e pai. Te no ki runga i tāpua hua. Kia hua. Kia tata. E maharara I te tāwata. E mua manu. Hena. Moe a ka napu ki te mua o te tani. E o te mata e ka kana. E o te mata e pipi. A ringa rupu I nea. Rarotonga. E pato o tona. E a kukuru o e vai. Ia mōpora. Puka puka. Kaupa, kaupaka. Te ulu o te kaluei tō wāua mata vale vale. Taringa tai, taringata witika. Me te tanoa. Songa lewa. Ia mau te serenga, ia mau te napenga, ia mau, kia mau, e te rā e hi. Last but certainly not least, mani hiki. Te haumo e atu nei mātou e koto, ki runga e te mato o te pōra, kia hua, kia tata, kia maharara I te puta I whakamore a te tahu o tango. Tēnā poto, tēnā poto, tēnā poto. You see the importance of language. As soon as I said a particular saying, you all recognized what saying, what island it came from. See, language is an identity. Language identifies who we are. These start to cook at it, you're on tato to a dero mato tetu. Yakamini tetu no teachikawa takakero ke tato, ya arawe, iruto iti marai iti. Yapo meni o dero, o tato government, so tato ichi tangata pa toto. E kutu mai no ki Rarotonga, o tato mai renui. It is celebrated to that our birthday, our mighty birthday in Tiam days. We do it the Papa you go to Nuridomai. Mata ke tourists the time and I know they will learn. Language. Are you getting me? Dr. Williams, the alphabet at the mouth. A, E, I, O, U. A, E, N, A, I, E, O, Opi, Rochi. I am Aku me mama I apia tu kumingitka. Maka mana baratama. Gege mene bele tebe. Peta what we do. Yeah, kita punya kita matara tak betul. Tahu juga dat suatu terian lain. They celebrate ni tatu itu betul mode. Dia bukan tak betul lagi. Lucu ni. Uyu umar madu to celebrate. Tatu celebration ni rotong. Betul na tumu tak pura boyo. Tereo untuk umat kena. Dia betul makato to. O tu mai te o pupu me ngai do kato to mai e te akite to ratu nga ko pro to tatu reo e te pachika to ki to tatu I tstanga tara e o raka ro ke ngaro to tatu reo o te u amu no te mea this is who we are. This identifies who we are. Our language, it is part of us. It is who we are. It is what we are. But you know, the Whakapuakoro went so far as to remind us leaders that we are guilty of neglecting our language, particularly when it comes to occasions like this, where our people gather. We love speaking in Mayor Len Brown's language. And I have to admit that I am a failure in that respect. I love speaking in English. It's easier. Dr. Williams will agree with it. We were brought up at school with it. I am even embarrassed to admit that while I was at Aurora School, I had the cane 3 times for speaking Maori at school. Can you believe this? How stupid, how ridiculous. Us being beaten up at school, being punished for speaking our language. I hope we will never see the day again when that sort of nonsense is perpetrated in our country. If I can just lapse into English for the sake of our English-speaking friends. What I'm saying, our friends, is that the sayings that I was saying before at the commencement of my speech, these are quotations of welcome, caution, and wisdom from all our islands in the Cook Islands, and spoken in their own distinctive dialects. Well, I tried to, but I must admit I'm not very good. This is to emphasize my belief in the meaning of the term legacy that we all have a responsibility for. These quotations give meaning to the legacy that has been handed down from our forefathers and for which we have an obligation. All of us living here today have an obligation to ensure that we pass it on to future generations. This year marks the 47th anniversary of our statehood as a self-governing nation, a path upon which we chose to embark as an equal partner with New Zealand in a very, very special relationship. As we take another step in that journey tonight, we uphold that special relationship with New Zealand and celebrate the founding of our Constitution in 1965. The formal foundation of our right to live and prosper as a peaceful nation, and to ensure that the legacy of our culture and traditions prevails into the future. Tonight, I pay special tribute to all our past community and national leaders who helped carve the legacy that we have today. They walked as giants among us and contributed enormously to the growing legacy of great Cook Islanders who worked tirelessly towards higher goals for our country. And I acknowledge tonight our former Prime Minister, the Honourable Dr. Williams. Please join me in applauding him. I do not see Dr. Robert Woonton, who's not here tonight, but I also want to pay special respects to two of our former Prime Ministers who have since passed on recently, the Honourable Sir Geoffrey Henry and the Honourable Dr. Tiribai Mawati. During this time of national significance, it is rightful for us to take the time to think about our past. But it is also right for us today that we should focus our thoughts on how we today lay the stones of foundation for the future. Because after all, future generations will depend on the legacy that we carve today for them for the future. For as a nation, we know what is important to us. We know what is important to us as a people. What is less certain is how we will fare in the future, while striving to hold on to what is precious to us, the cultural fabric of our small communities, the richness of our traditions and our environment, and the strength of our values in family life and worship. These, I believe, are the foundation blocks to which we as people must hold firm. I tia rai di stata, I rinda ki neo e, te runga to tātou bāsiri e matara tira tu e te tau no tia tuata. I rinda ki au, e te ome tupu mai ne to tātou bāsiri e, waka taka i e te rere te tuatau e ki tupu i tia te. Tia mara mai te pākane rao no tiurai. For the first time in our history, waka ngati te tātou i to tātou uiriki. Nā rato i te uiriki day, the 6th of July. The very first time. Mo te mea akara nā, viviki tātou i te akangati i te o mea novo o mai to tātou bāsiri. Me te evangelia, viviki tātou, māta te ora te to tātou bāsiri no te evangelia. E nia o tātou ora, hare ro tātou uriana, i angana, te akangati i te mea pōpinga i tā tātou akononga Māori, tā tātou pio Māori, ko i to tātou uiriki. O te rā hoparo e ariki te pasiri e tītei, e ko tai te tuatau, ki ako ngati te tātou i tātou ora, te iti tangata Māori. E te au mea pōpinga ki roto i tō tātou ora, ki tō tātou tupua. O tira o te uiriki, kare no te uiriki o. O te aiteanga pū o te rā, ko iori no te iti tangata Māori kātou tupu. O tātou. Tā tātou peutupuna, tō tātou reo, te au mea kato tō tātātou i mātou, tātātou traditional systems, karanga te reo papa our Māoriness, tō tātou pukua tu Māori tika. O te aite ngai, o te ono ngai, o te aporanga o te rao te uiriki. Not just for our uiriki, but for us Māori people in the Cook Islands. This is our day. So I believe, o te te tuata, wakataka i te te me, let's start honouring ourselves. Let's start celebrating who we are and what we are. E rita kia nao i te tutua a te Bibiria e tuatou to te umea kātou tō. E wakataka i tuatou no te umea kātou. Nara, te kainoro i e tātou ko ioki, ki roka i e tātou te akarongo me kārere te kite e te marama, e ata te mana kātou tō e akoro no tātou. Ki roke e tātou te akatupu. Te karanga roke te peruweta tāwita e. Api mai e mātou i te tatau i tō mātou ora. Ke ki i tō mātou ngākau i te pukari. I rina ki nia wea ta tātou puri. Ki api mai te tū ki tātou i te tangata Māori. E a tāna i parani no tātou. E a tātou ka upu mai ka akatupu i te o tuatau i ruto i tō tātou ora. Hare rauka i tātou ki akara mai ki mātou i te kaumania ko mātou te tango o tā tātou peutupuna, ko mātou te wairanga o tā tātou peutupuna. O te mea, as Dr. Williams will tell you, governments come and go, Mera kara ko koto I mato, tera oi te kong. Mera gare tano ai didi koto I mato, era turu mato mo te peo fami mani. So, hari tanu na mato na komani mo I te peo te Puna, I ta tatu reo. Agara tatu ki te tai system, te tai structure te tatu akono o Māori that is forever. And that can only be to tatu uiri, to tatu oromamana. Kia kai pepe ni mātu I ki chuatu to tatu uiri, to tatu oromamana. Kia ka mita ki ratu, o tā ratu I rawe te o chuatu I topo, e tā ratu ka rawe, o te o chuatu I mua. Ma te kawa I ki rao te uiri ki te raono tiura I tekene, o roka I te kaumani te oroma te te muntuare, tina mō no ratu I arorau. Hare ratu e poka o me te ngai me te ngai. So, te akamatanga ti, te akamatutuonga I te tātou tango Māori. Aru te ngati tianga te akamatutuonga to tātou tango oriki, to tātou uiriki o te pasiri, e pera kato to tātou oromamana. Kapitia tuki te rira ngati tianga. Thank you. Kapitia tuki te rira ngati tianga, to pano oromo koto I te ngati ti mati. Te oromo I mai te riku e neo peritane, kiro mai to tātou mitu o waini e mama kariki. Now, ko tōna ingoa te tēnu ko Dame Margaret Karika Ariki. For the first time, te me mō te tātou pāsiri, I a ngāti ti, te tangata ki miru te teangang politics. O te me, e tō inde katoa ti. Te o tātou e remene, a ngāti ti o ana mātou I te o tāna. Ai, o te e tātou I a katano E ti. O te ngā hoporo ni o roka ti rena, and she's the longest serving Ariki in the Cook Islands. In fact, she's been a queen longer than Queen Elizabeth in England. That is right. That is right. You know, when I saw the American ambassador tonight, when I met David Hutner, I'm reminded of the forum that we will be hosting in the Cook Islands in 3 weeks' time. It will be a major event. Anganga pukariti e mata. Anganga te reo mani ke anganga korere kati e tūmane no tō tātou pāsiri. I reckon John Key, I reckon the Prime Minister kato to the Pacific I tō tātou pāsiri arawe taratu upa mataits. Euch, aratu I nore no ki rarotonga. Aira taratu ui pānga ki e tutaki. Aira taratu ui pānga, haru ki ui pānga ki runga te no, o parani e ue, aira taratu I 1 foot island lawe taratu ui pānga. Aira ki runga I 1 foot, aira ki runga te puts. Puts I e rarotongo, o tango, chichi aito. So, haru I tui pānga ki runga te lagoon. Tēnā oronga I tīs tāngata, ko iu, e te tānganga tātou I te Chicago, tia ngāti te. Ia era mai tia neo kato tō ki tō tātou pāsire, ki ki te metanaka I te mānia o tō tātou pāsire. And what is there, more beautiful there than the lagoon o Aitutaki? So, they will be having their meeting on the lagoon in Aitutaki. Your Excellency, I look forward to receiving you in Rarotonga very soon. And perhaps I'm at liberty to tell you people that we will have the high distinction and honor of welcoming to Rarotonga the Secretary of State of the United States, Hillary Clinton. Ambassador, if you haven't confirmed it, I'm confirming it tonight. So there's no going back. Tonight, I join you in helping to build a future and a good and sound future for our country and our people. The One Cook Islands celebration is an important step in this regard. And it is vital that we continue to come together as one people, as we have demonstrated our people back home during the celebrations, coming together in unity, in one spirit. It is essential that we continue to do that, to cement those building blocks that are of great value to our country. I encourage your efforts and wish you every success in your endeavors to bring the community development project plans that you have here in Auckland to fruition. On that note, thank you again for the very warm welcome. My wife and I are honored to be here tonight. We'd love to stay here, but sorry, we have to catch a 9 o'clock flight in the morning for back home. Maniki people will be waiting for us for our final feed tomorrow night before they go back home on Saturday morning. But it's been a real honor being here on this historic occasion. And to all the organizers, thank you for inviting us. And to our people, it's beautiful to see your faces. And thank you for receiving us tonight. May God bless the Cook Islands, and may God bless the people of the Cook Islands. Kia ora, e ke muni.